I need somebody help, not just any.
I am someone who uses peer support services.
I am someone who's used peer support services to help me get a driver's permit and find a job.
You know I need someone.
I want to be a peer support specialist because I like to help people. Recovery is a difficult process that's ongoing. It goes on for your entire life. And I see it as a way that I can help people but also learn from them.
Well, I was looking for a job where I could use some of the skills I already had and that paid reasonably, and I used to practice medicine, so something in the people and the helping profession seemed like a good fit, and this is the only job where having a mental illness is an advantage.
I became a certified peer specialist because I've always enjoyed and get great satisfaction from supporting people in whatever they want to do, and also if I can just help one person or support one person on their road to recovery, then it helps me at the same time or supports me at the same time on my road to recovery.
The role of a peer support specialist is someone that is a mentor but also offers choices. Choices in that each and every one of us is an individual that has a right to make decisions. And the peer support specialist can simply help guide them.
Our role is to support people in whatever goals they might have and to assist them in living the kind of life they want to live.
I've had clients that went into the hospital when they came back out again. All their utilities were shut off, so I assisted this one person, one client, with getting everything turned back on again. It was nearing winter time and he was trying to heat just with an electric stove. So I assisted that. I've got people, peers, cash assistance, food stamps, groceries, Prince of Peace, riding on the transit, you can get it. If it's medical, you can get it paid for through the agency on the aging. Just basically A to Z.
If someone isn't quite sure how to express to their doctor what their needs and wants are or what's going on with them, I can be an advocate and I can go along with them and help them speak up to their doctor during the doctor visit. We
can be their voice with the professionals, or we can just sit there and support them with what they want to say with the doctors, professionals, or whatever.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around.
Well, I was working with a peer specialist. They introduced me to the drop-in center down in Sharon, and my peer specialist, Dave, took me around to drop off some job applications.
Some of my goals: getting Social Security disability. He helped me with the paperwork, and I got an answer right away. And the other goal is we fill out paperwork for ERS to get myself a job here 3 days a week. One of my goals is getting over the fear of going on elevators myself. What a nightmare. But I'm going to give that a shot.
Peer support works on what's called a scattered site environment. In other words, we don't do it at the center, we go out into the community and work with people.
Sometimes people are afraid to go out in the community, so I can accompany them. I've gone to the mall or church of their choice, the park, walking in their neighborhood, concerts, art museums, library, anything, any place that they would like to go and can't go by themselves. One of the goals I've worked on my clients with is housing, so we've gone apartment hunting, and we had to look for a place that fit in their budget and some place that was on the bus route. A goal that a lot of people have is socialization. One thing we might do is go to the drop-in center. I give them a tour, let them know there's free coffee, there's a pool table, there are computers with internet access and a ping pong table and other things to do there, and just people to talk to. We also sometimes attend support groups and interest groups. There's a knitting group in the mall that one client wanted to attend, and some of the support groups have been, for example, Overeaters Anonymous and grief support. Sometimes people might have the goal of an employment or education. I've helped them develop a resume. We've gotten people involved with OBR, helped people fill out college and FAFSA applications. These are just examples. I can support any positive goal a person might have.
I'll stand by you.
peer specialists are easy to relate to because there's somebody who's gone through the same issues that you have.
Recovery is a difficult process that can take a long time, and it's ongoing. It never really ends. My own recovery has been going on for about 10 years. The last time I was involuntarily committed, and it was a pretty negative experience, was fortunate enough to get involved with CCC and get into what's called a Fairweather Lodge, where it's considered independent living, but people have similar disabilities and you work together on a common goal is to stay out of the hospital, medication compliance, and vocational goals. And I made some friends, and I learned more about peer support, which is a great program. It helps people as far as choices.
What makes it work is they have problems like us, but different diagnosis. Okay, they understand your needs. You know, I mean, they're like actually the brother you don't have. That even some of your own family members don't care because they don't have problems like we do.
I had 33 years in a steel mill, and then I became sick. At the time I got sick, I didn't even know what it was really, and I go to my doctor visits and whatever it takes, I guess, to keep myself in check. I take the medicines, go to the doctor visits, go to a therapist. I wrote my own RAP plan, and when I did, in your RAP plan, it's a Wellness Recovery Action Plan, you're able to put in there who, when you get sick, who do you want in your treatment team. Now, and you also can put in there who you do not want to put on your treatment team. I put down my brother's name because he just doesn't understand. I never told him about doing this job because he just doesn't understand. And then he got wind of it from a friend, and we talked about it like a couple weeks in a row. And his statement was, how can somebody with all your problems help somebody else with all those problems? The state of Pennsylvania implemented, you have to become a peer specialist, you have to have problems with mental illness. And I think that's a great idea because who of all people would know where these people are going to and coming to or whatever. I mean, our diagnosis might not be the same thing, but we're going to understand.
I'm a certified peer support specialist.
I'm a certified peer specialist.
I'm a certified peer specialist.